everyone. I am going to do a video today about garden seeds. I was inspired because everything online is talking about who's starting what, when are they starting it, what zone are they in, who they're getting seeds from, the seed shortage, all those things. So while I was perusing those, I found a post about how people store their seeds, and I was using one of those accordion style files and it was working, but I have a lot of seeds and so that was becoming problematic. Then I saw a lady who, was using a 3-ring binder, just plain. Now this was 4 inches. This is the biggest I could find and it's plumb full. I kept my almanac here in the front, and then I have these little pencil keepers like this for the oversized stuff. So in here, Johnny's seeds is where I got my iceberg lettuce seeds. There is some restaurants near me who I have chatted with, and they wanted iceberg, so I went on the hunt for some organic iceberg seeds and I was able to find them at Johnny's. So that was odd because it was round and it was difficult. And then also my mammoth sunflower seeds came in a huge pack, and I have some wheat seeds. There are, let me look at the variety here. I got them from Territorial Seed, and it is white Sonora wheat. Just something fun. If it works, that'd be awesome. But I just only got half a pound. I just was kind of wanting to play around with it. Our goal here at our homestead is how close to self-sustainability we can get. So I want to play around with some grains and things for us, animals, all that kind of stuff. So just one of those things where it was available. I had a discount code and I wanted to try something fun. But the rest of them, let me get this open, are for how you would store pictures. So, and then, you know, each page would then be double-sided. You have 3 on the front and 3 on the back. In theory, this was a good idea. I have quite a few seeds, and then there's some seeds that just don't make sense. For example, I have this one. If you'll notice, I have 2 of those pencil style keepers like I just told you for the iceberg. Well, that's holding bees and peas in one and corn in the other one, because those seeds were so big that they don't fit into the sleeves well. A lot of ladies were using these on the posts, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna give this a try, but I think it would work out better if maybe I had less of those bigger seeds, or I had like a larger accordion style. I'm not really sure. Originally there was a lady who had a long flat plastic storage container, one that you would slide under your bed for maybe clothes or something like that, and that was awesome. But my husband says, let's try this other way. It might be a little bit cleaner, easier for you to take outside when we're planting, things like that. And so I think in theory it works great as long as you don't have these huge seeds. Now, I'm happy with this as far as my organization, but I really wish it would close flush. It doesn't. But after I plant this here, it'll of course be a little bit better. But I'm going to save so much seed that it's going to be a toss-up. So we'll see how I end up liking it. But right now, they're all in here. This is actually a photo album. Somebody else was doing that, so I combined the 3-ring and the photo album. My accordion style, worked fabulous, except I just got too many for it. So I'm like, well, maybe I end up going back to more of the larger briefcase style accordion style. So those are some of my thoughts on storing them. How are you storing them? I like to keep them cold, of course, and they were able to just fit with the accordion. They would fit in the fridge or something. I haven't had to do that since we have moved to this property because we don't have heat. So it does stay pretty cold a lot of the time, and so it's even. Our wood stove is not in. The inside of our house is not totally done yet. We are insulated, but we're still working on things. Don't mind the back. You know, that's there, but it's not fully done. The kerosene heaters is what we use. They do require a lot of maintenance. So for somebody who needs to use them often, they're a pain. So we are the plan was always to do wood and to do the propane backup heat. We had some issues getting propane here. Sorry, I keep looking to the side. I kept seeing something in the side of my eye, but it was just Braxton coming home. And so that'll be our plan. And then I will need to figure out some way. I think we're going to end up doing the long tote, storing it under our bed. It does stay cooler back there. So I was watching some YouTube today, specifically with Poplar Creek. If you haven't checked her out, please do. She is super friendly, super nice. She puts out really good videos that she takes a lot of time on. She's in New York, and it's good. No matter where you are, she was very thorough with everything. And she was talking about what she's going to be planting, and I thought maybe everybody here would like to talk about some gardening, what they're going to be doing. I have said multiple times that I like to experiment. I like, you know, when things aren't supposed to work, I still like to try and see if I can't get them to work or work a little bit, or, you know, what can I do. I'm still not going to share the inside of the greenhouse stuff. That'll be another video. But we will be doing all kinds of growing, from raised beds, the traditional wood style in various sizes, as well as container gardening. I liked container gardening in the past, so I don't see a reason to stop now. It's a good way to be able to get plants in little small areas that you have. I used the 5-gallon buckets and also some pots of various sizes before, and those worked well. This year, I don't know if anybody has seen, but the green stock planters that everyone was talking about, they were a little bit out of my budget this year. I was trying to see what I could do, but also be frugal. And someone had mentioned using the Dollar Tree potted planters. Also, Aldi has them, I did figure out. But I think it was Whispering Willow who had a video on these planters from Dollar Tree. I will have to check, and I'll put it in the description below. But they are, you have to buy the whole case, and you can go in store. If you buy them online, you have to buy the whole case. I did buy them online. They didn't have any in store that I needed, and it'll come in the 3 colors. I think it's like that orangey terracotta color with cream and blue, possibly. But there's 36 of them, and it is Dollar Tree, and they are still $1 a piece. So for $36, you would get 36 of the planters. I believe they are 14 inches wide. They're the 3, but they're only like 5 inches, 5 or 6 inches deep. I know a lot of people are planning to do herbs in them, some greens in them, strawberries are trying to drape down. So I'm actually going to be doing a lot of those with the 5-gallon buckets. And also, we had one of those 3-drawer storage units. You know, lots of people have them in like a college dorm or something, and it broke. It just started folding in on itself. I was using it for utensils, and it was crazy. It didn't work. I'll have to show you my new situation for utensils, but I'm going to use those and drill holes in the bottom for drainage, and I will use those also as planters. So just something fun, just something to have around. We will also be doing some experimenting with hydroponics, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then also growing in the greenhouse, we will be doing some no-till layered style gardening in some areas of the property. I will show you more when we do another property tour after we get some things done up there on the piece I've already done a video on. I have not done the video on this other half of the property. That is coming soon, this coming week. It would have been, but we got rain, so I paused that a little bit. And then also, we will work some of the ground over time so that we will be able to eventually do in-ground pretty well. We do have a rocky clay soil, and it does take a while to get that put together. So, without further ado, I don't have a lot of peas. We're not huge on peas. I like them. My son is preteen, is what he'll say. And then my husband and my brother and me, we are on this property. My sister will be on an adjoining property, but we really like these are the Mammoth Melting Sugars. These were really good last year, and we're gonna grow those again, and we like to have those especially available to eat fresh for, you know, 4th of July, birthdays, barbecues, things like that. They're just super good. We like to just dip them in ranch. And then these, which are the Green Arrow, and these are from Baker Creek. These are from Haas Tools. These are what I'm going to hope to get frozen and canned and all those good things. And this is pretty, pretty good. You can sow these in spring and in fall, so I'm pretty excited about that. But that's really the extent of our peas. I know there's a lot of different kinds. I'm already going to be experimenting with so many melons and things this year. We like melons, but this year I'm trying a lot of new varieties. So with that being the case, I'm not getting too adventurous with my peas and things that we're already maybe not with. So I did, with the hype, I saw on Roots and Refuge, she had these dragon tongue beans, and I had to try them. They looked super cool. I have not tried these yet. This will be the first year trying them. They're one of my new ones. Pretty excited about that. Also, I'm excited about these. I honestly can't even pronounce that, but I'll put that there for you. I'm pretty excited. Obviously, when you do cook beans, they all turn green, but it is cool while they're growing to look at them. We really like wax beans, and so I got Cherokee wax and also golden butter wax. I am going to just plant one of these, well, a couple, but I'm going to plant them different, and I'm not going to plant them in the same place on the property. One of them actually isn't even going to be in the main garden, and just see how well they do. You would be surprised at the amount of beans that we go through in a year. For us to be fully, doing our bean production for us specifically for the entire year, it is a mass amount. We have them every other day, it seems. It's probably one of the most bought things that I have, and we didn't have enough last year because everybody said, oh, I think you're going to plant too many, and I was like, I don't know, and we didn't have enough. So we ended up, we're still buying some, and that stinks. It can get pricey. I do have just the traditional Blue Lake Bush. I really liked these. We grew these last year. They worked out great. And since we also do sell produce via CSA and market, they were super popular. So we will need quite a bit of those because there's already people waiting on those for this year. And then these were a request, and I'm going to give them a try. And these will be a lot for sale because there was a group of people who wanted those grown. So that's fun. Those are going to be a lot of what we grow. We do have enough space to grow different varieties of corn because we will do them completely opposite the property, so they will have some, but we will be doing the glass gem, and our other that we will be doing this year is this on the deck hybrid. It is a container corn, and it seems like it was going to be pretty good. I found this on Burpee. I just wanted to give it a try. Technically, we could do another, and if we did, it would be this golden from Baker Creek. If we do. We do like corn. We did measure it out to see, you know, where we were at, especially with these being in a container. But I'm not sure if we're going to do that this year, or if maybe, you know, talk to my sister and see if she wants to grow one over there. We will see. I would say I'm most excited for things like the melons, the pumpkins. That's huge. We have a lot of pumpkins. We've got the giants, white, small white, pie pumpkins, mini pumpkins, carving pumpkins, just crazy colors, all kinds. I'm pretty excited for these. I'm not going to go through them all. I'm just going to show these. I'm pretty excited for. These are the hooligans. They're from Haas. I don't know if you can tell, but they're yellow and orange, and I just thought they just look so cool. So I'm pretty excited for those. They were one of the first things in my cart. And I'm also really excited. There was a gentleman who was sending me a giant pumpkin seeds. He has won competitions with them, over 1,000 pounds, and he'll be sending them to me. I don't have them yet. When I do, I will pop it into a video. Also, we will be trying to grow loofah, so we're pretty excited about that. We'll be growing all of your, you know, standard things as far as zucchini and cucumbers. I'll get a little more in depth when we do planting videos. I have a lot of sunflowers and regular flowers, and that'll be a whole, when we go through the cut flower garden, that'll be a whole video in itself. I am going to show you, I want to get to tomatoes and show you which tomato I'll be growing for the 1 seed challenge. There's a challenge that's going on, and I need to check. I wrote it down for the channel, and I'm going to put it in the description so you guys can all go and follow. But you're just supposed to start 1 seed, and you follow the documentary of that specific seed from planting all the way up through harvesting. And it went really well in 2020, and so he is redoing it here in 2021. And his name is Scott Head, and that's what you can search on YouTube to find him. He started his seed 6 days ago. I have not. We are still working on the greenhouse setup. It's still a little bit early here for me. And then this is the seed starting space. Everything is chaos right now, so I haven't quite started mine, but depending on where you are, it might be time. He wanted to try to find some unique looking things to do, and so I have chosen to do this Brad's Atomic Grape tomato. I'm very excited about it. I think it looks cool. People have said that it's prolific, and it says to start indoors 6 to 10 weeks before the last frost, and a heat map helps to warm the soil and speed up germination. And this was from Wild Boar Farms, and these are crack resistant and very sweet. So I'm excited. So there will be the YouTube shorts on this little journey when I get that started. So I'm pretty excited, and it's just supposed to be a single seed. He's calling it a single seed challenge. So if you want to join in on that, that would be a great place to do it. I didn't even know about it until the other day, and now that's about all I can think about is getting my seeds started. But I will resist. Let's see. Let me show you. I'm going to end the video here in just a minute, but I'm going to show you. I told my son that I would be making sure that I show some of his melons. And he is not on camera. I'm not sure if he will be, but he's not for now. Okay, so the ones that he is looking forward to most is, you know, in theory, these come out a lot easier. This Moon and Stars watermelon from Haas. He's very excited about this, and he'll be starting those seeds. And then also from Baker Creek, this Tigger melon. I'm not sure what it tastes like. I'm not a huge melon person. It says that it is a vibrant yellow with brilliant fire red zigzag stripes. It is fragrant, and dry conditions produce the sweetest fruit. He's very excited. We didn't know that existed. We stick to pretty much traditional, but we're going to try some cool stuff. We grew a lot of minis last year with watermelon and cantaloupe, and we were pretty excited about that. So I think I wanted him to do a little melon segment because he just loves them so much. We'll see. I know he wants to do some videos on his rabbits. We still need to get the hutch up, and then they will be coming, and he's very excited about that. He will be raising them up for show and have sales for pets and things like that. So he's very excited about that. Hopefully you guys have been thinking about what you're going to be growing and what you're going to do. Everything's a little bit crazy in the world. I don't want to get into it on our channel, but it is pretty crazy, and we just want to be prepared. We do sales, but our sustainability is first. So we will be planting a lot. We will have an extreme amount of garden space. And for example, potatoes, I've been online and was getting tips and tricks on the potatoes because we need to be able to really hit our 500, 600 pound mark this year. And potatoes have been a little difficult for us in the past. I'm feeling positive with all the feedback that we got. So we're going to be gathering up what we need to do that successfully, hopefully. But we're going to take you guys along. Thanks for sticking around. This is a long one. Seeds get me long-winded. But if you have any questions about any varieties, I have used Haas Tools, Territorial Seed, Johnny's. I bought the Iceberg. I really like Pine Tree, and then also, of course, Baker Creek. So I have a lot of different seeds. I'm not specific to one place because I like to be able to see what works for us. There were some seeds I did not share because they're very cool, and when we plant, they'll get their own special video. So if you like today's video, please like and subscribe. We will be getting way into gardening here pretty quick, and it will be a crazy summer. We will take you to market with us. We will show you how we package up some of the CSA shares that people are getting. If you're interested in a CSA share, please let me know. You can send us a message on any of our social media. We do have Instagram as well as Facebook. And then you can also email us, which is in the description. And there's 13 days left on the t-shirts, masks, and coffee mug sales. So that is going to be wrapping up. If you're interested in that, the link for that will also be in the description. So we will see you guys on the next one, and thanks for sticking around.